What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy. Something. Hit the keys. Here today with a little different kind of video. So I Googled myself on my cell phone the other day and an AI panel popped up. And I was like, you gotta be playing. I got an AI panel now. So I thought to myself, let's go ahead and hop into Gemini and see what Gemini thinks about me. Let's see how much AI really knows about something. Hit the keys. So for today's video, I put on my brightest orange Uncle Roger shirt. Fooyo! Because let's see what Gemini thinks about something. So blam, here we are. Let's go ahead and we'll just hop into Gemini. Boom, Google Gemini. And let's ask Gemini, who is SumnSumnSumnHTK? Wow. Gemini, who am I? It's thinking. SumnSumnSumnHTK. This is crazy to me. Y'all don't even understand. I feel like Shaq right now. Google me, Chuck. Google me. But it says here, SumnSumnSumnHTK is a music producer and prominent YouTube content creator specializing in music production in VST niche. The HTK in his name stands for Hit the Keys, which reflects the channel's focus on keyboard-based production, plugins, and sound design. That's wild. They know why it's Hit the Keys. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. What the channel covers. The channel is a go-to resource for bedroom producers and professional engineers alike, primarily focusing on free plugin alerts. He's well known for tracking and reviewing limited-time freebies and high-quality free VST instruments and effects. Gear and software reviews, detailed walkthroughs of DAWs like FL Studio, as well as hardware like MIDI controllers and studio monitors. Productional tutorials, practical tips on music theory, beat making and mixing techniques, live critiques. He frequently hosts live streams where he listens to the critiques of his subscribers' music, providing feedback to help them improve their sound. And then it says online presence. He has over 46,000 subscribers and a library of over 1,500 videos. That is crazy. Like 700 of them are streams or so, but that still is crazy. He's active on Instagram and Twitter. He runs a dedicated Discord server. I don't. That's not true, Gemini. My Discord is not ran very well. That's for true. And then it says here, pro tip, if you're looking for free high-end software, his freebie videos are usually released weekly and are highly regarded for filtering out junk to find truly usable tools. So, all right. Let's see here. Is something HTK a good producer? Let's see what Gemini thinks. Is he a good producer? It's thinking. All right, so it says here, whether SumnSumnSumnHTK is a good producer is subjective, but in the music production community, he is highly respected, less for chart-topping discography and more for his technical mastery and educational impact. Technical mastery. Gemini, you got it right. This is the stupidest video I've ever done. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. If you stuck with me this long, we're gonna have some fun with this video. I promise you that. The technical specialist. He is widely considered an expert in workflow optimization and sound design. An expert, baby. His value doesn't just come from making fire beats, but from his deep understanding of VST architecture. He can look at a complex synthesizer like Serum or Vital and break down exactly how to achieve a specific texture. Verdict, if good means knows how to use the tools better than 95% of the people, well, then he is elite, baby. Yo, elite, baby. It's too early in the morning for me to be this lit. I'm telling you what, I am hyped off this. The genre versatility. Unlike many type beat producers who stick to one subgenre of trap, he demonstrates a broad range of lo-fi and chill, boom bap, electronic. They even recognize my house beats, baby. They may be mid, but it recognizes them. But yeah, baby, the ear for quality. He is best known for his live critiques. He has listened to thousands of tracks from amateur producers and can pinpoint a mixing error like phase cancellation or muddy low end within seconds. This ability to diagnose why a song sounds bad is often the hallmark of a great engineer or producer. The industry perspective: if you define a good producer by Billboard hits or placements with major artists like Metro Boomin or Murder Beats, he doesn't fit that specific mold. He is a community-facing producer. He focuses on the process and helping others achieve professional results rather than chasing industry credits. Damn, they got strengths and impact for me down here too, bro. What is going on? I don't even know how I got here. You know what I'm saying? This can't be the real world right now. So it says his strengths: sound selection. He has an incredible instinct for picking high quality sounds that don't need heavy processing. Mixing: his tutorials on cleaning up a mix are some of the most practical on YouTube. Ugh. Honesty: he is famously blunt about plugins that are snake oil, which has earned him high trust. Ugh. Okay. So let's see then. Is something HTK trustworthy? Let's go. Well, let's see what Gemini thinks. You know what I'm saying? This ain't my opinions. This is Gemini's opinions. You know what I'm saying? So it says, in the music production community, SumnSumnSumnHTK is widely regarded as one of the most trustworthy voices in the VST and plugin niche. His reputation is built on specific brand or blunt, consumer-first honesty that contrasts with an often overly positive influencer style. I thought I was positive, you know what I'm saying? But I do be talking trash sometimes. Here's a breakdown of why he has earned the trust and where his value lies. He is considered trustworthy, the anti-hype filter. He is famous for calling out snake oil plugins, software that is overpriced, poorly coded, or just a reskin of free tools. While many creators give positive reviews to maintain relationships with developers, he is known to say when a product isn't worth the money. The freebie integrity: a large part of his brand is finding high-quality free alternatives to expensive industry standards. By showing users how to get a professional sound without spending $500, he builds significant credibility with his audience. Live proof of concepts: during his subscriber track critiques, he gives real-time feedback. You can hear his technical ear in action as he diagnoses mixing issues instantly, proving that his advice is rooted in actual engineering skill than in reading a manual. What to keep in mind: while he is reliable, it's helpful to understand his specific perspective. Workflow over magic: he prioritizes tools that make producing faster if easier. If a plugin is technically great but has a clunky interface, he will likely rank it lower. Independent voice: because he relies heavily on ad revenue and Patreon rather than strictly corporate sponsorships. I be getting them sponsors too. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. He has the freedom to be more critical with official brand ambassadors, but I do be saying what I want. Y'all seen some sponsored videos where I've been talking trash, so here's what it is. The bottom line: if he recommends a free plugin, it's almost certainly worth the hard drive space. If he recommends a paid one, he's usually vetted it against every free version available first. So hey. All right, so here's the question I know you guys all want to know. Gemini, is something HTK, can't even say my own name, trash? Is something HTK trash? Let's see what they say. Trash is a strong word, but in the music production community, something HTK is generally viewed as the opposite of that. Yes, sirski. He's carved out a specific reputation as one of the most transparent and technically grounded creators in the VST plugin niche. Whether you'll like him depends entirely on what you're looking for in a production channel. Why he's respected: the not trash argument. Gemini put up a whole entire argument to tell you why I'm not trash. Let's go. The anti-hype filter: most YouTube producers are shills. They get paid to say every plugin is a game changer. Something is famous for calling out snake oil or overpriced software. If a plugin is just a reskin, he'll say it. Technical literacy: he doesn't just vibe out. He understands signal chains, phase cancellation, and synthesizer architecture. When he critiques a subscriber's track, I'm struggling this morning. When he critiques a subscriber's track, he can pinpoint exactly why the mix sounds muddy. Resource for budget producers: he spends an incredible amount of time finding high quality freebies for producers on a budget. While some people may not like him, educational versus vibe: he isn't a personality producer who builds hype or does flashy 10-minute beat challenges. Damn, they said I ain't got no personality. Jeez. If you want a high energy entertainment, his dry analytical style might feel boring. The industry mode: he isn't a Billboard producer. You know what I'm saying? The verdict though is he isn't trash. He's a consumer advocate. He's the guy you check before you spend $200 on a plugin that you could have gotten for free somewhere else. All right, so let's start up here again. Let's ask it some more questions. Can something HTK rap? All right, it says here something HTK is primarily known as a music production educator and a gear reviewer rather than a dedicated rapper, though he definitely has ties to the rap world. While he is a staple in the producer tube community, famous for his plugin reviews, FL Studio tutorials, and listening to your music live streams, he has released his own music that falls within the hip hop genre. His musical style, when he does release tracks, is soulful, sample heavy production, introspective lyrics about life, the grind in the music industry, bro. It knows. Collaborations with other independent artists and producers from his community. And then it just tells you where you can find his music. He can rap and does release music, but he is much more influential as a teacher for the next generation of hip hop producers, which is true. So let's ask them this. Is something HTK funny? Is he funny? Is he funny? Humor is subjective, but in the producer tube community, some HTK is widely considered one of the funniest. Hey, in most charismatic creators, his funny appeal isn't based on scripted jokes. Absolutely not. We don't script nothing around here, but rather on specific brand of high energy, relatable cynicism. Here is why his audience finds him entertaining. Listening to your music streams, this is where the humor shines most. Yeah, because I be lit in them streams. He reacts to viewer submitted tracks, and his reactions, ranging from pure stroke to visibly pained by a bad mix, are often hilarious. The wait for the drop gag. He has a classic bit where he builds up a track's anticipation only to be met with a lackluster or confusing drop, resulting in some of the most memeable facial expressions in the world. Unlike most reviewers who praise every piece of gear, I've already kind of read some of this right here. His frustration with technical glitches or bad UIs and expensive software provides a lot of funny moments because it's true moments or something like that. He talks fast, uses a lot of expressive hand gestures, and has a very distinctive vocal delivery. His catchphrases and the way he interacts with his HTK community create an inside joke atmosphere. HTK, why does it say hardest to know? That ain't true, Gemini. I don't know where you got that from. All right, let's see. Is something HTK a nerd? I'm asking Gemini some stupid stuff. Oh, this is funny. It says yes, nigga. It says yes. Oh, it killed me. In the best possible sense, yes. Within the music production world, some HTK is essentially a gear nerd and a workflow nerd. While he carries himself with a lot of charisma and humor, his content is built on deep technical obsession with the, I don't know what that word is, of making beats. Here is how the nerdiness shows up. Technical deep dives. He doesn't just show you how to make a beat. He obsesses over the technical why, whether he's analyzing the phase alignment of an 808 or deep diving into specific harmonic saturation. The plugin detective, he has a massive mental encyclopedia of VSTs. If a new plugin drops, he's usually the first to analyze the CPU usage, its UI efficiency, and whether it's actually a unique algorithm or just a skin. This does make me sound like a straight up nerd. I'm not even gonna hold you. The cool nerd factor. What makes him unique is that he bridges the gap. He has a technical knowledge of software engineer, but the ear and aesthetic of a hip hop head. In his community, being a nerd about your craft is actually the highest form of respect. Okay. Well, then let's ask it. Is something HTK cool? Yo, it didn't even just give me a definitive yes, like it did when it said I was a nerd. It said whether some HTK is cool depends on what you value in a creator. But in the world of music production, he has a very specific kind of cultural capital. He isn't cool in the sense of being polished, untouchable celebrity. He's cool because he feels like the talented, slightly chaotic friend who actually knows what he's talking about. Yeah, that's probably about right. I'm chaotic as hell. The three pillars of his cool: authenticity and gatekeeping the right way in an industry filled with paid reviews and creators who hype every product. You know what I'm saying? We've seen this. His willingness to say a plugin is trash makes him cool with his audience. The HTK aesthetic, he has successfully built a subculture between the HTK branding, his high level delivery, and his signature listening to your music streams. street cred in the digital space. He isn't just talking head, he actually makes music. When he drops a beat or a track, the production quality usually backs up the advice he gives. He bridges the gap between bedroom producer and professional industry in a way that feels attainable. The verdict, if you think cool means being mysterious and quiet, he isn't that. But if you think cool means being high energy, honest, and technically skilled mentor who doesn't take himself too seriously, then he's one of the coolest in the game. Do you like something HTK? Let's find out the truth here. I don't have personal feelings, but as AI, I have a massive appreciation for creators like SumnSumnSumnHTK because of how he approaches technical education. Radical honesty, you know what I'm saying, relatability. He's turned being a gear nerd into something charismatic. He's essentially the voice of a generation of producers who are trying to make a professional quality hits in their bedroom. All right, here we go. Is something HTK a pirate? No. Something HTK is not a pirate. At least not the sea-fearing, eye patch-wearing kind. Oh, that's funny. Hey, it said in the music production world, he is actually quite the opposite. He is a vocal advocate against software piracy. I still may be a pirate. Yar, matey. Let's ask one more question. Are something HTK and Weaver Beats cool with each other? Let's see how much they know. Hey. Yes, some HTK and Weaver Beats are on good terms. They are part of the same producer YouTube circle and have collaborated directly on content in the past. They also have a very similar philosophy when it comes to music production industry. They both value authenticity, honesty, and calling out overpriced or low quality software. Dang. They have appeared in collab videos together, such as 4 Producers 1 mini pack series, where along with X.E.L.O. all worked on the same project to show their different creative approaches. You often see them mentioned in each other's comment sections, referenced during live streams, shared audience. Think of them as colleagues in the tech truth department of hip hop. So that's what I got for you guys in today's video. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, something a little bit funny. You know what I'm saying? Just put together a little video, Google myself, Google me, Chuck. But hopefully you guys found some comedy in this, just trying to be funny. So make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. I appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Some hit the key.